2024 Porsche 911S/T First Look Review, Pure Porsche Perfection. At this point, Porsche could release a 911 painted in beige, call it the beige edition, elevate the price by $40,000 or so, and it would still sell all of them. Fortunately, Porsche has not taken the ongoing success of the 911 range for granted and still puts an extraordinary amount of effort into every special edition spawned by the legendary sports coupe. This new Porsche 911S/T is a case in point. Marking the S/T's focus is on unmatched driving enjoyment. Consequently, every aspect of this car will be music to the ears of the purist. It has the flat-six engine from the GT3 Rs, a short ratio manual gearbox, and less weight to lug around than any other member of the 992 family. However, unlike the Rs with which it shares an engine, the S/T has been engineered for enjoyment on normal roads. We find ourselves asking is this the best 911 ever? Question with alarming regularity simply because Porsche has a habit of outdoing itself. But this limited run Porsche may justify the question more than ever before, so here we go again, is this the 911 to beat all 911s? When is the Porsche 911S/T coming out? The 911S/T's US debut is set to take place at the end of September at Rensport Reunion 7. The automaker has confirmed the release date for the Porsche 911S/T as the end of the first quarter, 2024. Only 1,963 models will be made, a number that celebrates the year the 911 was born. How many of these make it stateside remains to be seen. 2024 Porsche 911S/T price and competition. The price of the 2024 Porsche 911S/T starts at $290,000, excluding the delivery charge, which is $1,650 in the USA. That makes this the most expensive individual 911 model you can get here. With a limited number of models in production, getting your hands on one will be a challenge, and it won't be cheap. With instant icon status, these cars are likely to triple in value, if not more, in years to come. New Porsche 911S/T exterior and colors. Despite GT underpinnings, the new Porsche 911S/T coupe does away with the hardcore looks of a track monster, so it arrives without a rear wing and over-the-top aero kit, although it does get a gurney flap on the extending rear spoiler. Whereas the GT3 Rs looks every inch of its track-focused purpose, the 911S/T is designed for everyday journeys, albeit exciting ones. But while it has more demure looks, it's still unashamedly a sports car. The roof, hood, front fenders, and doors are all made of carbon fiber reinforced plastic, CFRP, to help keep weight down, and at the rear, a mesh grille covers the engine bay, proudly displaying a 60th anniversary badge. This same mesh appears up front in the hood outlets. In the curvaceous wheel arches, 20-inch front and 21-inch rear center-locking magnesium wheels are standard. These are wrapped in ultra-high-performance 255/35 ZR20 tires up front and 315/30 ZR21s at the back. The optional Heritage Design package celebrates 60 years of the 911 and harks back to the racing version of the 911S from the 60s and 70s. Ticking this box will avail a new exterior paint color called Shore Blue Metallic, as seen in the pictures here. It comes with the exclusive Ceramica rims with the original 911 Porsche crest on the center caps. Buyers will be able to select a number between 0 and 99 to emblazon on the doors. Decorative foil applique is also available. The logo at the rear, together with the 911S/T model designation, are rendered in high-gloss silver as standard or a shade of gold with the Heritage package equipped. Porsche 911S/T dimensions. Dimensions for the 2024 911S/T are in line with existing 911 models. At 180 inches in length, stretched over a 96.7-inch wheelbase, the 911S/T is as long as the GT3 Rs. It sits lower to the ground, however, at only 50.4 inches in height. An optional front axle lift system is available to help navigate inclines. Width ranges from 72.9 to 79.8 inches with and without mirrors. Most important is that this is the lightest 911 of the 992 generation. With all the CFRP body panels, as well as carefully engineered mechanicals, it's 70 pounds lighter than the manual 911 GT3 Touring with a curb weight of just 3,056 pounds. Porsche 911S/T engine and performance. The same 4.0-liter flat-six boxer engine does duty in the Porsche 911S/T that is responsible for the madness in the GT3 Rs. It makes the same 518 horsepower and 342 lb-ft of torque here too and revs happily to 9,000 rpm. But unlike the GT3 Rs, it comes with a 6-speed manual transmission with shorter ratios and a lightweight clutch exclusively. These specs are enough to see the Porsche 911S/T dispatch the 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in just 3.5 seconds, 0.2 quicker than the manual GT3 and a half second off the GT3 Rs. It'll sprint on to 186 miles per hour when equipped with summer tires. Yes, it's quick, but the idea here isn't to unleash it on a track. Instead, the focus is on being nimble, agile, and pleasing to drive daily. To that end, Porsche has equipped it with magnesium wheels, a CFRP rear axle anti-roll bar, lightweight glass, and a single-mass flywheel to keep its weight down. Porsche says the whole setup, chassis, wheels, engine, and body, has been modified for enhanced acceleration and optimal cornering and traction. This is also the only 911 in the current generation to have double wishbone front axle and multi-link rear suspension sans rear axle steering. The 911S/T gets the Porsche ceramic composite brake system as standard to ensure you come to a smooth stop, if, for some reason, you're tired of hooning through winding roads. All of this is accompanied by a most glorious soundtrack, courtesy of the lightweight sport exhaust. Gas mileage. Gas mileage estimates for the 911S/T haven't been made public, but in a car like this, it doesn't really matter. As a guide, though, we can assume the MPG figures for the Porsche 911S/T will be similar to what the manual GT3 gets, which is 14/18/16 mpg on city/highway/combined cycles. Drive it like it was designed to, and this will be significantly lower. The new Porker gets a 16.9-gallon fuel tank, so in the unlikely event that you drive the 911S/T gently, you should manage around 270 miles to a tank. Porsche 911S/T interior and cargo. The seats in the Porsche 911S/T are full buckets made of CFRP as standard, but these can be switched out for the Sport Seats Plus configuration without having to pay more. This gives you 4-way adjustment and extended bolsters. A leather interior is standard in black/GT silver, but if you opt for the Heritage Design package, at a cost of $20,360, you get a semi-aniline leather interior with colors limited to black/classic cognac, while the seat centers are fabric in classic cognac with black pinstripes. This package also adds a roof lining in perforated Dinamica and Heritage Design floor mats. The historic Porsche crest will also be added to headrests, the steering wheel, and your key fob. Lastly, an exclusive classic green Porsche color scheme is applied around the instrument cluster and the clock, the latter being equipped with the optional chrono package. Naturally, there are numerous ways to customize your Porsche, including changing up seat belt colors, adding lashings of leather around the shifter, opting for aluminum pedals and door sill guards. Porsche says that the 911S/T takes the best from the 911 GT3 with the Touring package, so the standard specification includes cruise control, park assist front and rear, a home link transceiver, dual-zone climate control, and an 8-speaker sound system. Cargo capacity, like in the GT3, is limited to 4.6 cubic feet in the frunk. There are luggage nets in the passenger footwell and luggage compartment, a center console bin and cup holders.